Good. Loaded the state because I ended in a place where they wouldn't let me save, and that wasn't cool. So yeah, this is the second part of Breath of Fire 2, fan translation patch, where I'm trying to get back up to the place where I was before. I don't expect too many people to show up based on the time. Actually, wow, it's way later. It's already 2:30. Alright, well, I meant to start recording this way earlier. Let's see, I talked to Kilgore, right? Yeah, let me just talk to again in case I didn't, because I'm pretty sure a requirement for moving on is that you talk to Kilgore, and then you just go back home, which, oh boy, did that ever take me a long time to figure out last time. Because I didn't expect to have to go back into my room. There's nothing indicating that. Like, where the hell was Bao hiding out anyway? Hell if I know. No, this isn't my room. This is the Rangers Guild. No? I don't get why they didn't want you to save at this point. That part always confused me. Cool. Also, last time I, like, totally blew my voice out, so I don't know if I'm gonna be reading as much. Of course not. So nice that she says "excuse me" when she bumps into people. Very polite thief she is. Boom. Yeah, this is even more enforcement that Bao is, like, a known thief. The fact that he's just like, and just before you say anything, I didn't have the urge to steal anything else. You tell him I'm not in here or something. Ryu doesn't talk, you must know this. That's not one of my skills. Bao, I know you're in here. Come out, hands over your head, tail between your legs. So I will see, the one thing I haven't liked about the fan patch so far is how many, like, dog references they make. I like the fact that there's a bunch of animal people in this world, and it's not weird. Like, they never mention it. That's always been the case in Breath of Fire, and now I'm worrying there's going to be, like, dog and, like, cat and other animal jokes throughout the entire thing. Actually, there's one thing I need to change real quick. Okay, good. But yeah, hopefully I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong based on the number of dog jokes that have happened so far. Damn, not here either. If you see that son of a bitch again, you tell him this. He's not getting away from us. We'll hump him down like the dog he is. So, like, whereas before it was normal, like, is there, like, racism against dogs? Like, now he just called, like, the dog, like, a dog. He used it in a derogatory manner. Like, this is... Whatever. It's still so much better than the original, I'll take it. I understand that fan patches are gonna take, like, little liberties sometimes, just to try to be funny. And since the biggest issue was that everything was kind of, like, wooden before, I get trying to add a little bit of flavor. So far, that's my only criticism. Now, I do know about a translation change that happens at the gate that they made, and I'm wondering which way he's gonna go. Hopefully he'll misremember things and thinks he owes us one. He totally does owe us one. You remember Nero, right? Of course. If you think it's tough carrying me, you can try being wedged in here like this. Note to self, lay off the pies, the cakes, and the sausage links. Now, a reference to him being, like, kind of hefty, that's the type of thing I like, because he, like, if you look at his character model, he is, like, heftier than a lot of the characters in the game. It's a horrible nose when you run. Sorry, Ryu, but I have orders not to let anyone out, no exceptions. Hold on, what's in the garbage can? Garbage, recycling, Bosch. Interesting. Just get that out of here fast before the other guards see you. So in the original, one of the options was comic book. However, in the Japanese version, it was like pornography magazine, so I wondered if they were going to put that back in. But instead, there wasn't even an option to say comic book. Have the initiative. Let's get out of here. We just got to get to the hiding place. And I can even run in the dungeons, wow. That makes a pretty big difference. It's like part of me wants to play... You know, it bothers me that I'm not playing the original the way it was intended without a speed up, you know, without the dialogue, but... I wasn't enjoying it. It was not living up to my childhood memory of the story. I remember really liking the characters and the story and everything, so... Yeah, sorry, Doomcake. You can watch the video, though. Like, usually I, like, wait for people to come in, but I realize I need to just get to where I was so I can start recording the actual game again, so I'm kind of hurrying through this, to be honest. And I said I would stream it, and I do want people to have the option to be able to see how things were in the new version, so... But yeah, it'll all be there. There'll be highlights, and by highlight I mean it'll be the entire video. So, you'll be able to see things. Phew, I think I've been upgraded to Stank. Oh, jeez. Besides that, thanks again. I owe you a couple more. Hey, don't I know you two? Say, that puppy friend of yours is looking mighty tasty. Forget that for now. I need a place to lay low for a while, and you're my first and last hope. Now, as much as I'm complaining about the animal references, I could see how that was in the original Japanese, because, they actually kind of took out the part where... Because they keep on saying that animals are disappearing in town. They kind of implied that not all of them were due to the harpy, like, some of them were due to him. Let me explain why we're here. So you're a framed man now, ain't ya? On the run from the wrong arm of the law? I thought it was the long arm of the law. Let's see. That was a pun off the show Penny Dreadful. Can't say I'm really crazy about this arrangement, but I'm kind of desperate at this point. You don't have any problems with that, do you? Shoot, course not. Your sense of fine cuisine might leave a little wanting, but your sense of timing couldn't be any better. You see, the roof of this whole house has seen better days, and I've been hankering for someone to help patch her back up. have a feeling I'm not going to like this punchline. Oh, you better. Because if you don't put those furry hands of yours to good use patching up my roof, old Nero might just forget he ain't supposed to talk to anybody about his new house guest. Yep, well, beggars can't be choosers. At least he's not threatening to stew me while I'm sleeping. Shoot, why would I do that? It'd be a different story if your friend came with the deal, but there you go. No, don't you be in too big a hurry now. Your friend is gonna be putting in all new shingles on it. I mean, I feel like if that's the case, he's gonna have to go back to town to get some supplies, which... Right, you gotta find that bat burglar fast. Instead of cat burglar, because she has cat wings. I like that. I'm just being very analytical about the script at this point. If I stay in this house too long, you'll probably blackmail me into doing the plumbing, too. Anyway, I don't know about you fellas, but if I caught sight of a filly with wings like a bat, I wouldn't forget about her too easily. No siree. Try asking about your mysterious lady in New Haven, which I don't know where that is because that's a different name than they've used in the other one. And maybe Colossia. That makes sense. The word they used in the original was like Corsair or something, and it made no sense. Sorry about all this, partner. I've always been dragging you into all types of crap, haven't I? You can make all the decisions from now on. Just find that bat burglar and get my name cleared. I also, when I was a kid, I didn't remember so much of the game being about clearing Bao, but a huge part of the game is about clearing Bao's name. Alright, he's saying the same thing as before. Now, is the text at max speed? God, stupid controller. Yes, alright. I'd be fine with it scrolling almost instantly, to be honest. No, let's save. An actual save that's not a save state save. Of course. Alright. You know, I think the town music is my least favorite music in the game, which sucks because it's also the most abundant music in the game. Okay, so the run option... Interesting. The run option looks like it's actually going to change the game a little bit. And I don't know... Again, just trying to create, like, an authentic experience to the original. Because I figured the run option would make it so that counter rate would be the same, but encounter rate's going to be greatly decreased. Because it looks like encounter rate isn't based on number of steps or something. I don't know what it's based on then. But I shouldn't have been able to get that far without hitting an encounter. Unless the woods is, like, really not that encounter heavy. I'm not in the woods, I'm in a mountain. Oh god, but I'm going to the woods, and the woods suck. Yeah, so that's like a medium encounter rate. You can see the little creature at the top. He informs you as to how crazy the encounter rate is. I guess it's feasible. I should start running around and really test if that's right. Because really, I should be hitting like a monster every like 2 seconds if it was the normal encounter rate and I was moving that fast. Because I probably would have hit 2 guys by moving here by now, I think anyway. I guess first I'll... Actually, how much HP does... Or how much AP, which is ability points, do I have? 8? That's 2 heals. Oh my god, that is not what I meant to do. I forgot Ryu doesn't have heal. Not yet, anyway. I think he'll get it at the next level. Alright, well, just to be safe, because I am by myself, and that means something can murder me. I'll rest at the end, and then I'll deposit my money. You know, the dancing monster thing's pretty good. It would be nice if all games had some type of indicator. It'd also be nice if all old-school games had a way to decrease or disable the amount of monsters that you encounter. Because sometimes you need to fight a lot of monsters, but, like, grinding should be like, optional. Also, games should have, and some games have this, I don't think this one does. But I think the first one did, so maybe it does. But, all games should have a way to increase encounter rate in case you're training. Yeah. I remember, I don't know if this is, like... I feel like it's Star Ocean, actually. But there was a game that, like, you'd use one thing and it'd be like you're enveloped by a holy light or something like that, and that kept monsters away. But if you use the one that increased the encounter rate, it'd be like you feel like eyes are watching you from every corner. Which I thought was pretty cool. 203's calling me. 1 second. No, it's fine, but thank you for telling me. Yep, that is necessary. Alright, see ya. Bye. Yeah, I've got a thing of, tea right now. It's like, the Arizona iced tea. Oh no, it's Arnold Palmer. That's what I don't even know what I'm drinking. The half tea, half lemonade. But yes, no other person on my phone has a quack ringtone. It's only when 203 calls me. But 203 is gonna bring a friend over so they can study, so that's gonna be a bit weird. But oh my God, why are you not attacking? Ooh, I probably should have bought some herbs, right? So I'm gonna need to stop for a few seconds. Oh God, I'm not healing myself. I'm not paying attention. But yeah, the last time I did this, I got a roast. Oh, I can't get roasts anymore easily because Bao's not in my party. Maybe I should have farmed some. But, yeah, no, I almost, oh my God, I need to run. I need to run. Please. Thank God. There's no way. 2 boars. Although it doesn't matter if I die, I just deposited my money. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I should just fight the 2 boars for the experience. Nah, we'll fight you instead. But yeah, yesterday my door was closed, and it was really hot in here, because I like to close my door when I'm recording so that, like, 203 is not hearing me yell at the screen constantly. But because of that, like, the air conditioner's in her bedroom, and it blows into my office and her office. So that didn't help, and then I didn't have any water, and that didn't help. So I only recorded for an hour and a half yesterday. I can usually ask 2 hours to 2.5 hours before my voice craps out. So that wasn't great. Alright, so we're gonna go here. And I'm gonna go to the church to save. Oh, now I get to find out if Ray's name is still Ray. It is Ray. Are you travelers on a pilgrimage? The Lord Eva protects all who journey under his watchful eye. If you require aid, look no further than the church. I'm glad they didn't change Ray's name, because if he's, like, from the church, like, Ray is something that's usually associated with, like, a ray of light. So that would have been a shame if they changed that. And Lord Eva shall keep a record of your journey with his loving heart. I can deal with the change of Lord Eva from Saint Eva, even though I'm so used to Saint Eva, but I believe Eva is supposed to be God. It'd be like saying God or Jesus, and instead they acted like he was like Saint Paul or, you know, like an apostle. But that's apparently not the original intention. Uh-oh. Well, that ain't good. Hey, Lilani. I'm just gonna risk it. I don't want to use another roast. I'm dead. Whatever, I just saved. I deposited my money, it doesn't matter. Which kind of takes out the intensity sometimes if there's, like, no penalty for dying. The biggest penalty, I think, is if you use items, they don't come back. That's why I was like, I'm not using my roast. Yeah, I do need to talk to Rand before I go to the forest. This is true. Let's see. Let's go to the bank. Take. And let's get some items that aren't super rare roasts. It's like, I think roasts heal all of your HP, if I remember right. That doesn't tell me. Oh my god, they sell for 200? I should have farmed them. Wisdom Seed. Did they... Huh. If they were selling these in the original, I didn't know because they were named something stupid, which is very, very possible. But alright, Healing Herb. Alright, I just bought 27 Healing Herbs. I need to leave for a second, but I'll be back in a minute. I'm not going to leave you with this horrible music. I'm going to leave you with this awesome music. There we go. Chair stream? Oh, I guess that is that a term for when people are streaming with a face cam and there's just a chair there? I didn't know that was a thing. All right. So I don't remember what level I was. Dream of Breath. Oh god, it's these guys. So that could have put me in a stun lock. I don't remember what level I was when I faced the forest, but I'm guessing it was at least level 8. So that's gonna take a little bit. And now you get to witness the majesty of the part of this game that I always cut out during the videos. He hit me with it. Counterattack. Regular attack. I think at level 7 I get heal, which I could really... Level 7? Excellent, there we go. That's what I need. I don't think it was level 100, especially because I think the highest level you can get to this game is level 99, but that would be bad game design. So I'm gonna use the speed up to level a little bit. 8 is 8 really gonna be fine? Because if I get heal at this level, now I'm not even sure that'll be enough. Oh god, I'm dead. Counterattack. Nope, dead. Well, unless I kill him. Alright, not dead. Well then. You did miss Trash Battle, Lilani, sorry. I usually give a little bit of time for people to show up. But, if anything, I'm using Twitch as a recording method right now as opposed to a streaming method. Just so that people who want to have a way to watch the beginning of the game with the fan badge. So I didn't really wait at all. No Trausch Borsch. No. Bow. We're just gonna pretend it still says that. I thought I had some vague memory of you being able to change the name of the characters in this game, but I looked it up, and that is a false memory. I think the only game that ever let you do that was Wild Arms 2. Eventually you'd meet this guy, and he'd let you rename your characters. He'd let you rename the spells that they used. He'd let you rename certain items. It was such a cool feature. And I've never seen it in a video, like in an RPG before or since. So. Whee! It's like, yeah, I'm sure that some people would, like, change a blast spell into something stupid like Fart Bomb. But, hey, if they want to, you know, make the game stupider for them, that should be their right. Right? I would turn it into something cool. I don't know. Looks like we're in the early morning. I'm gonna go to the pub. I think people will be here. Yep, it still counts as nighttime. Are you asking me for directions? No? Well, I'll give you some anyway. Head north from here and you'll find yourself in the Tagza Woods. That's definitely different. Due west here of Windia. Hey, thanks for lifting. I've been waiting to get that off my chest for a while. Alright, now that's funny. Because that was a reference to how you just talk to random people and they just start telling you where to go without you asking them. Yeah. Rand has this neat trick where he rolls into a ball and then rolls across the countryside at crazy speed. I tried doing it myself, but all I managed to do was hurt my back a bunch in places. I've played too many games that allow you to rename things. It's really just that one game. And I'm talking about not like games like Chrono Trigger, where you get to rename your characters as they give them to you. I mean, they introduced all the characters, and then I found a guy, and it let me rename everything. And I don't remember any other game that let you rename all the spells. Like, that was the coolest part. You see that big guy back there? We call him Rand. You can call him Sir. He works at the Coliseum here. Pay him respect, or he'll kick your ass. You hear about the lady fighter in the next battle? She's up against a real bruiser. Some lumberjack from Tagza Woods called Bunyan. So no more Baba, or as I was calling him, Bebe for part of it. Funny name, that. I hope that crazy hillbilly doesn't get any nasty ideas when he's alone in the ring with that girl. Next battle show is gonna be the most awesome ever. They've got a genuine warrior princess on display. Earthbound let you name one spell exactly. It didn't let you name any of the other spells, but that was a very cool feature. Alright, I'm not doing... I really don't want to blow my voice out before 2 hours, so I'm definitely not doing his voice. You want to see the lady fighter? Tickets are sold out, pal, didn't you hear? If you're that crazy about seeing her perform, you could always enter the battle show yourself, I guess. Bunyan's gonna be the opponent for her debut match, though, so unless you're him, you're gonna have to wait. They made that so much clearer, is exactly why I have to beat Bunyan. Yeah, Bunyan makes sense. It sounds kind of hillbilly-ish. He's a guy that lives in the woods. And he has an axe. Yeah, Paul Bunyan is probably why they did it. I don't know if Bunyan was the original Japanese, because the guy who did this did take a lot of liberties, but that does make way more sense. Alright. A hexa staff. A copper sword. A cat suit. Alright, well that can't possibly be what that was before. Tanned armor I already bought. Let's see. Ooh. Goodbye, Bowie knife. We got a sword now. Man, someday I do want to play, Breath of Fire 3, but I am telling you, you're right, there is no salad bowl. Wait, let me see what they have. I think they changed it to a headband. I think the headband is the salad bowl. So I meant to look out for that. Yeah, no, one of these was definitely the salad bowl. I guess that's fine. Ogre Tactics, there's no way they let you change the spell name, unless I'm thinking of Tactics Ogre. Which one is Ogre Tactics? Because the people who thought they were being cute made 2 games. One of them was named Ogre Tactics, and the other one was named Tactics Ogre. One of them was like an automated battle, turn-based, where you were like fighting different armies, and the other one was like Final Fantasy Tactics, where it was one gigantic battle that was turn-based. And I always confuse them. I'm assuming you're talking about the one where you fight the different armies, but while you can name individual units and the name of units, I don't think you could ever name spells or anything. That was a weird game, Tactics Ogre. Or Ogre Tactics, see? Like, I don't think... Oh my god, I didn't go to the inn. I thought I did, but I didn't. There. I don't even think I have enough money to really matter about depositing it, but I'm I'm gonna. Right? Yeah, alright, that is enough to worry about. Final Fantasy Tactics, if it counts, is my favorite Final Fantasy game of all time. I love it. I'm willing to bet that... It is amazing just how different something seems once you've played more games and once you've read more, because my reading ability was so bad when I was younger. But, like, Final Fantasy Tactics has some really infamous lines that were a result of just weird translation. Like, there's one part where the main character yells, "Surrender or die in obscurity," which... There's nothing wrong with that sentence, it's just, like, nothing anyone would ever say. And I'm trying to... I can't remember. That was really my favorite one. But no, I love that game. Maybe one day I'll play it, but that would be such a mass undertaking that I've kind of been too scared to do that. Yeah, I remember reading a review of Tactics Ogre. That's the turn-based one like Final Fantasy Tactics. And the review said it was better than Final Fantasy Tactics, and I got so angry, because that game has a gigantic mechanical problem that made me not enjoy it. I mean, the PlayStation one actually had a fatal glitch where you could save in battle, and it would say there'd just be like one save slot, unless you made more than one. And I saved in a spot that was then impossible to get out of, and I had to stop playing the game or start playing again, and I was like 20 hours in, and I never played it again. Also, I'm probably gonna die here if that bugbear gets even slightly lucky. He's been extremely unlucky so far. But it's too bad because the story of Tactics Ogre actually seemed pretty cool. I always kind of wanted to revisit it, but I'm pretty sure I'm never going to, just because that... It angered me. I'm pretty sure somewhere in my lifetime of this channel, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy Tactics one day. I have to. I remember Relic actually played it, and it took him like 70 parts, because he did the bonus dungeon too, and of course I'm gonna have to do the bonus dungeon. And all the side stuff, because it's interesting, and you get characters for it. But oh boy. I'm talking about like Xenogears level commitment here. There we go, 100 Zenny. No more 100 C. But yeah, okay, so here's the issue with Tactics Ogre. Like, you level up your characters individually. The game has permadeath, so if you lose a character, they are dead permanently. Unlike Final Fantasy Tactics, if a character dies in Final Fantasy Tactics, you have 3 turns to save them. That is not the case in this. In this, they just die permanently and they're gone forever. To recruit new characters, they start at level 1. Recruiting a character and getting them up to a level where they're useful can take hours. Hours. Not an hour. Hours. So basically, if you lose a character at any point, you have to reset the game. I really don't like that type of gameplay. Then there's the fact that if a character is fighting a character that is just 1 level above or below them, they're going to have a huge advantage. If they're fighting a character that's 2 levels above or below them, they will barely graze them. If they're fighting a character that's 3 levels above or below them, they will be unable to damage them. So just all those factors combined, it makes death so incredibly punishing that basically any of your characters dying at any time is a lose state. And I just... If you're gonna have your characters have permadeath, like, there has to be something to, there has to be something to make it so that you don't have to grind so much. Like, this is why I never want to play Darkest Dungeon or anything. And they've done a few things to... I saw a review of the original Darkest Dungeon, and it was an earlier build, and, like, basically what I'm describing was almost as bad there. But it's a little bit better now, but still, I'm just not... I don't like games with permadeath when it's that easy to lose a character that you've spent, like, hours and hours training on. Yeah, the thing is, like... It's not always just the length of a game that determines how hard it's gonna be on me. Xenogears was hard because it was extremely long, and there were like a million issues with recording it. That's why I think it's still my longest LP to date. But then you take something like Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley takes forever. Like, I mean, let's ignore the fact that it's almost as long as Xenogears at this point. I can't believe they just healed that many times. They never healed that many times in the original. It was one and then done. I must have just got, like, creepily unlucky there. But, yeah, Stardew Valley might last 70 parts, first of all. And even if my episode is only, like, half an hour and I've done 3 days, that actually has taken me at least 45 minutes, probably closer to an hour to record. So each episode of Stardew Valley is usually about 2 hours of work at minimum. When I was doing the episodes where I was, like, speeding through and I was doing, like, 5 hours, that was taking me an hour and a half to record. So, Final Fantasy Tactics is long, and because there's reading in it, and because I would need to train the characters up, probably off-screen some, like in this. Oh. Like, I can't even... Yeah, just even thinking about that. Like, oh. Ooh. So, no time soon. Basically, for Final Fantasy Tactics, but I think one day. Okay. But I have such nostalgia for this game. I am just sad how blown apart it was based on the dialogue, but, like, I also have a large amount of nostalgia for Breath of Fire 3. And Breath of Fire 3 is the one that a lot of people actually started... Breath of Fire 3 was, like, one that a lot of other people would play. Like, no one really played Breath of Fire 2 when I was... Oh, crap, I'm dead. I hate those bugbears. I hate them. Oh, Into the Breach was easy. Most of that was, learning how to play the game. But, the only reason I stopped recording Into the Breach is because it just got repetitive. You know, there's very little content from Into the Breach. But, like, there wasn't a lot of editing that was required in Into the Breach. I was able to just stop recording when I was thinking. Which is a nice little technique. You just stop recording when you're going to cut something out. And it's basically, like, pre-edited for you. Like, sometimes I have to put, like, a fade in so it's not so jarring, but, yeah, there's no reading in it, so I didn't have to edit out my flubs for reading. And most of it was just practicing on stream anyway, and just playing for fun, so... But yeah, that was one of the easier games I've recorded. Like, as far as, like, work output, I'd say the easiest game I've recorded was, like, Donkey Kong Country 2. Because some of those had zero... I remember I played one episode and there was, like, no editing. Because everything made sense, I just went through the episode. I had played that game as a child, so there was no, Are you serious? Guess who doesn't have any antidotes? Oh, that looks terrible. They're probably gonna kill me again. Whatever, if you had killed me, I would have been healed of my poison. Oh my god, there's a hunting thing right in front of me. I can't do it. For some reason, Ryu can't just use his sword. But Cat can use her staff. It's kind of unfair. Yeah. You know, as far as work to LP... Oh my god. I think it's Xenogears and Stardew is, like, the worst. The, Plants vs. Zombies wasn't bad, because I had played it for years, so I was decent at it. And, there was also very minimal editing in that, also. Because, again, virtually no reading. And I did a lot of like, if I didn't want to show a part, I'd just stop recording sometimes. And I'm trying to think what else was bad. Breath of Fire 1 was pretty easy. I didn't really need to save there, did I? Well, I already have 100 Zenny. Alright, let's deposit that. Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts was okay. Kingdom Hearts, that's the... I know I mentioned that during the LP, but I was... this isn't the bank. I was shocked by how many cutscenes were in Kingdom Hearts 2. So... if I remembered that, it wasn't the best thing to Let's Play. Because I remember just there were just long periods of time where I couldn't say anything. Yeah, and Ghostmaster I don't remember being very bad. Ghostmaster is pretty short, also. But that game, Ghostmaster is probably, like, my third most popular Let's Play. Like, it goes Plants vs. Zombies, the original Plants vs. Zombies, Evil Genius, and then Ghostmaster, which is weird. I think it's because I'm one of the only people on YouTube that played Ghostmaster to completion. It's actually pretty rare, if you look. There's, like, one other guy. And I look at those old videos, and I'm just like... There's stuff that I definitely would have edited out nowadays, like where I just got confused for an excessively long period of time. There we go. But, you know, whatever. Oh, God. Alright, my fate is up to the random number generator. Alright, I think even if he attacks me now, I'm fine, but... this... oh my god! Alright. Death blow. Suck it. Random number generators on my 5, you stupid harpy. It was the bugbear that made it so that I had to level up to, like, level 9 or something, like I'm remembering now. There we go. Suck it, harpies. They never healed more than one. There's no way he changed the code, though. I must have just gotten unlucky. I can't say... no, he would have mentioned it. He would have mentioned if we changed the code. This was a translating patch. But that's the type of thing where I'd be like, this is not a good... you can't just change the way the game works. Whee! I saw a treasure chest down there. That's interesting. I could use the firecracker on this. I should probably save the firecracker, though, instead of using it for this. I think the bugbear is more dangerous than Bunyan. This is a very dangerous fight, too. I could easily lose here. Because he can put me to sleep. I could lose anyway here, though. I have to take a risk and hit him. I'm dead. Oh, boy. Alright. He can kill me in 2 hits. And it's like, I couldn't just heal then, because 1, chance of falling asleep. 2... it would just be delaying the inevitable, because he would hit me again that turn. Ugh. So terrible. How much money do I have? 50, because I lost 50. How much money do I have? Take... is there any other piece of armor I can get? Because we need to get maxed out here. Trade ranger suit. That's a lot of money for just 2 increased. Headband. No, bronze helmet. Bronze band. Oh! Okay. Alright, we're gonna use this. And then I'm gonna save up for that bronze helmet. Although, what can I... can I just sell a roast? Whatever, let's just go outside, do some leveling. So, like, the episode of Breath of Fire that this one was, by the way, this one took me time. Because I leveled, but it's not that... leveling isn't that bad as far as, amount of energy that I'm putting into recording something, just because I can, like, listen to podcasts and stuff when I'm doing it. I already took my money out of the bank. I did that before I went to the shop. Okay, I should be. I didn't want to speed up before I knew that I could kill these guys, because that would suck to lose all my money. after pulling it out of the bank like that. So I need... Oh, this is going to take forever. Alright. Coin? Oh, that's right. That's the fishing coin. Alright. Yeah, I'm not... Don't make a lot of money here. 25 is pretty good, actually. But yeah, I'm gonna sell the roast. We're just gonna do it. Oh god, don't kill me. Is that a mosquito? For God's sakes. Better not have been a mosquito. Okay, there we go. And picked up a healing herb. That's nice. I'm gonna heal just in case something waylays me on the way to town. Alright. So I think I can sell things that aren't that aren't weapons. I had no idea that roast sold for that much. That is crazy. Oh my god, I did not mean to do that. That better have been the right item. I also think my buttons are reversed here. Shouldn't this... Whatever. Headband. Good. +3. This'll hopefully be enough to survive 2 hits of Bugbear. I don't know, though. And I am 30 away from leveling. I'm pretty sure once I get to level 8, I'm fine. But I don't know for sure. It's weird, the guys that are at the store do a little, they do an OK symbol with their hands when you're done with them. See, look at this. They look at their abacus and they're like, okay. And you can't actually talk to them again until they're done with that animation. So you have to wait a little bit. It's alright. It's barely worth it putting this money in the bank, but I'm doing it anyway. What? Oh. Yeah, I could have lost that. It wouldn't have mattered. It's possible. I don't remember what level I was when I was in, Whoops. I don't remember what level I was when I beat him. I think I was level 9. I feel like I have a memory of being level 9. But... I mean, that's a ways off. I'm 30 away from leveling, though. Let's get to level... No, I'm just gonna go to the woods. It's just the Bugbear. If it wasn't for them, I could go in there and I could beat Bunyan. In fact, I might just... I could light his face up with a firecracker, couldn't I? You have the initiative. That's 8. So we need about 22 more. But you get more experience in the woods also. Like, enough that it's worth even the inconvenience of dying, I would say. Yeah, because 6 experience? Come now. I was getting like 15 in here. That's times 3. Alright, go here. This guy periodically uses the Spark spell, by the way. It does like 25 points of damage. 9 experience? Alright, that's not much better, but... He was one of the weaklings, right? Alright, not damaged enough to heal. We are. Here we go, just one Bugbear. We'll see how much damage he does to me, assuming he even hits me. Oh, did I get the initiative? No, it hasn't changed. I guess it has changed because I think, you don't get nearly as much experience here as I thought you did. My opinion during Chrono Trigger was that I was never going to play Chrono Cross, and now my opinion is that I'm probably not going to play Chrono Cross, so yes, it has changed. But, well, I'm just realizing, talking about mass undertakings, I could see how Chrono Trigger could be worse than, Xenogears simply because you need to beat the game multiple times. I think you need to beat the game at least 3 times in order to get all the endings. But it might just be 2. But I think it's 3. And I'd want to show the endings, even though they're not nearly as good as the ones in Chrono Trigger. But most of the stuff isn't nearly as good as in Chrono Trigger. Also, I watched a video on the storylines of Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross, And it made me not like the storyline of Chrono Cross even more than before, because it is insane. And I never realized how insane it was, because I just didn't understand all of it. And now that I do, good God. Like, I know time travel stories can get convoluted, but I feel like the people who made the story in that one, like, were on acid or something. I'll have to send you the video. It was really good. But oh God. I don't like what they did as far as the canon of Chrono Trigger. I don't like the direction they took it. And most of the people involved in Chrono Cross were not involved in Chrono Trigger. It was mainly just yeah, what did I say? Did I say Chrono Trigger? Ugh. I get confused with concepts so easily. Yeah, no, the storyline in Chrono Cross is insane. It's insane. It's completely insane. My favorite part, though, of watching the videos, I went to a comment, and they basically just lined out everything that the video had gone over, like, really quickly, and kind of dismissively, but quickly. And it was hilarious how insane it felt. Which, if you've ever read a Wikipedia page for a long-running comic, it'll also always sound insane. Like, oh my God, I have so much more defense. I'm fine. I'm fine in the woods now if I could survive that. I can survive like 4 hits now. So I was just under-leveled. But, yeah, I remember... I don't know if it's different, but if you read the Wikipedia page for Booster Gold, oh boy, that was a treat. Because it just casually says the most insane things that happen in the storyline. There we are. This is weird. 203's bringing over a friend from college to study with, and I'm just gonna be whatever. I'll stop for a minute to say hi or whatever. I'm just gonna be... It's gonna be yelling at an old school game on the internet. It's fine. Whatever. 203 has a minor curse where wherever she makes a friend at college, they always graduate the next semester. It's happened like 8 times. It's insane. Yeah, reading Wikipedia pages for comic book characters is a great rabbit hole to fall. Ooh, 32 damage. I love this guy that's actually not very powerful until he becomes the most powerful thing in the forest. Yeah, it's a good rabbit hole to fall down to when you're bored. Because it's like, what? Are you kidding me? And if you read the actual comics, it never seems that crazy, because they drip feed you the crazy. It's just when you get it all at once, it's like, ooh. You want to take my place in the battle show? You're talking crazy, boy. And my cure for crazy is a nice big axe right between the eyes. Here. Oh, you should... Alright, I've never read the Wikipedia page, but I have, I bet the one for Ilyana Rasputin must be insane. Because that was back in the era when I was actually reading the comics, and, like, nothing more crazy happened... Well, I don't want to say that. I don't know that. Nothing more crazy to a character that I was following happened to anyone, besides Ilyana Rasputin. No, 203, she has 2 semesters left. Oddly enough, this was going to be her last semester, but she got a research grant which required her to be there for an extra semester, so... No, wait, I think she's here. Alright. Let's not be weird. It's, Colossus's sister, who is also known as Magic after crazy things happened to her. No way, I lost to a runt like you? Damn, I must be out of practice. Alright, you win, boy. You can take my place in the battle show. With a little luck, they ought to mistake me for you. Losing to a kid. Alright, 1 second. Hey! How's it going? Fair enough. Okay. Alright.
Unless you die of heat.
I may die of heat, so... Okay. Yeah, because you're gonna hear me yelling at video games. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, Colossus from the X-Men. It's his sister. So, let's see. Losing to a damn kid. Now I've seen everything. Guess it's about time I retire from this stuff. That's a much better line than, I will never fight again. Because it's like, why? Now the explanation is that he got beaten by a kid. That's why he's never fighting again. Yeah, Colossus is the big Russian guy that turns into metal and becomes invulnerable. What else? Also, I think he's gay. I think they did that, like, in the early 2000s. That's pretty much all I remember about him. He's a big Russian guy that turns into metal. He's in the Deadpool movies. He's like the only X-Man that's in the Deadpool movies. Yeah, again, I don't know much about X-Men until after the 90s, but there's a thing called the House of M, and that is where Scarlet Witch, who's in the Avengers, and is, by the way, one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel Universe. They kind of downplay that in the movies, but something happens and she, like, depowers or kills almost every mutant on the planet, where there's only, like, 200 left. Of course, most of them are the ones we care about, but I'm so angry about that, because the whole idea about mutants in the 90s was that there were more and more and more of them, and you got the impression that, like, by now, like 2018, the world would probably be like 10% mutants, and I was always looking forward to a Marvel universe where just like 10% of the people just had random superpowers. And I guess one of the executives decided they didn't like that, and you need to kill all the characters that we haven't used in years. So, dumb. That's the same guy. He also did the Marvel Civil War. He basically did 3 things. He did House of M to get rid of a bunch of mutants. He did the Marvel Civil War, which I think was a really good move. That's the only one of the 3 that I was like, good move. Bold move. It was also kind of counter, like, the Crisis of Infinite Earths that was happening, Crisis of Infinite Earths that was happening in DC. And then the other one was that he didn't want Spider-Man and Mary Jane to be married anymore, which they did it in a profoundly stupid way. That involved, like, time travel and dumb, and memory erasure and stuff like that, so... Just the more I heard about comics after I stopped reading them, the less I wanted to actually read comics. So I haven't read any since I was like a kid, basically. So I'll watch some of the adaptations, but also have you watched the original, the 90s X-Men cartoon? Because that was like my favorite thing when I was a kid. And I watched it again recently, and by recently I mean like 2014. It holds up pretty well. The animation doesn't hold up very well, but oh boy, it's still good. The X-Men cartoon is still good. Wolverine's still a badass. Jubilee's still annoying, just like in the comics. Oh man, so good. That's fair, Doomcake. I've been into them ever since I was a kid, though, so... Yeah, the X-Men, the 90s X-Men is amazing. Colossus, by the way, and Illyana are in one episode. For some reason, they just weren't part of the cartoon, because Colossus is an actual X-Men. But there have been so many different iterations of the X-Men team. Why wouldn't you attack the Bugbear again, Ryu? Ugh. This actually would have been quite the loss of money if I died. That would have been disappointing. There we go. But I've been reading this comic... I haven't read it in a while. I read it over the winter, so it's almost been a year. But I started reading a comic called The Runaways. And it's about these kids that find out that all of their parents are supervillains. And once they find that out, they run away. And they try to stop them. And they made a CW series on it. And the CW series is not good. I did watch the whole season, and I might even watch more, so I can't say it's not good, but, like, it's not the comic books. It's very much a CW teenager series. They also, I don't like what they do in comic book adaptations where they take out all the crazy stuff. Because the Runaways, there's a character, there's time travel, there's aliens, there's mutants, and I get, there's a weird licensing thing with mutants, so I get taking that away. And there's magic, like literal magic, because there are mages like Doctor Strange in the Marvel Universe. And I'm pretty sure in the television series, like, all of that is explained with technology. So, I mean, at least, like, time travel still exists because that can be explained with technology, but just let comics be weird a little bit. That's part of the reason I like the Guardians of the Galaxy so much. They had an anthropomorphic talking raccoon that has a grenade, or a bazooka. That's weird. Like, that's the type of stuff I want from my comic book adaptations, because comic books are insane. Like, you don't have to make it all normal. It's a comic book. These guys could kill me. They could kill me. I'm gonna use a healing herb. There we go. Yeah, have you seen the X-Men comic, like, costumes now? It's so dumb. I don't know. Basically, they all have, like, the same exact outfit, and the girls have their midriffs showing. And the costume, not only does it, like, look uninteresting, it's like they work at, like, Walmart or something. Like, they have an X-Men uniform. That's boring. The comics, the costumes in the 90s were so elaborate and colorful, and now they just look dumb. But this, for all I know, it's different now. I'm working on information that's, like, 10 years old. Oh, yeah, that was... Guardians of the Galaxy 2 might be my favorite Marvel movie. Unless Deadpool counts, because I really like Deadpool. I love Deadpool 2 so much, it's ridiculous how much I like, all the humor worked for me. Because Deadpool is a character that breaks the fourth wall in his comic, making it, like, the only character that I feel like it's okay to break the fourth wall in his movie. Because Deadpool in the comic is insane, and he comments that he's in a comic sometimes. There's a scene in the comic where he's fighting someone as they're falling down a building. And so, like, the entire thing is taking about 4 seconds, because it's not a very tall building. And he goes, "Isn't it weird that I can actually have this entire conversation where we're falling here? Like, you think we would have hit the ground already, but I'm just able to pontificate all I want, and I'm just drawing my fist back." Because, like, it was this gigantic paragraph. And that happens all the time in comics, where they're having a conversation, and they shouldn't have enough time to say what they're saying. Yeah. Alright. Let's go to nighttime. A girl with bat wings, you say. Strange thing to look for in a date, but I don't feel like asking questions. You get a lot of weird folks around here at night. Maybe your dream girl or someone who's seen her will turn up then. Wanna just hang out until nightfall? I like the guy who made this patch, basically, he played this game on the Game Boy for the first time. And he was like, this is terrible, I can make a better script with that. And then eventually, once he learned how to, like he took up writing and he was like, I think it's time to put up or shut up, and he wrote the script. So, here we go. Hey, that axe you're carrying, you must be Bunyan. You don't look a thing like I was expecting. I have to say I'm a little disappointed. With your rep, I was expecting a genuine mad dog. Now that would have been a fight to see. Spunky little lady beats the snot out of a crazy axe-wielding lunatic. Well, whatever. You two have fun. Or mayhem. Or whatever makes you happy in there. I still have a job to do. But if you're still up if you're still in One Piece after the show, let's meet up around here for drinks, okay? Yeah, no, with, like, little baby Groot? Yeah, no, that... Yeah, it was good. Alright, not gonna make the same mistake as last time. Gonna pour a little bit of this Arnold Palmer. Oh, not in that cup. Oh, that is the wrong cup. That had Ovaltine in it. Here. Yeah, me and 203 are leaving we're going back to our hometown like every single weekend because it's our friend's child's 3rd birthday. So we're going to go to the birthday party. And it's also Rosh Hashanah, so we're going to be there for a little bit. All right. Oh. Okay, I almost forgot. There we go. Almost forgot to deposit all of my money. Because Rand, you can suck it. Yeah, thank you, Doomcake. We're not making that mistake again, damn it. Okay. Also, hasn't it been an hour, Doomcake? You're not going to be late for whatever you had to leave for, are you? Attention participants to the right. Okay, fair enough. I just wanted to make sure you weren't just watching and then you missed whatever it was. Well, thanks for coming by, Doomcake. The VOD will be up. Or at the very least, the recording on Twitch will be up. I don't know when I'm going to, the HR doctor. I don't know when I'm gonna upload it to YouTube, but, you know, whatever. It'll be up, Doomcake, don't worry. It won't be deleted. Hiya! Later. I do love I really like the pixel art on Dr. Hurt. Tell me about yourself. Flex. Ooh. Also, I don't think Bunyan was easier. I just know that I didn't have all the equipment last time. Although, didn't I beat the crap out of Bunyan in the video? I think I criticaled, like, every time. Oh well, I don't remember. It was a few weeks ago. Okay, thanks for the 1 zenny. Oh, and I'm level 9. I'm gonna trounce Cat. What a nice body you have. You pass. The line in the original was just, pass. Which I actually... Well, I was about to say I liked it a little bit better, but it doesn't really fit with the personality of the character now that I think about it. Because the fact that he was like actually asking interview questions. If he was like a big stoic guy, it'd be like, pass. Yeah, no, this guy took me a few times. Cat, I definitely smashed in the face, but yeah, no, he took at least... He killed me once, if not twice. So, But this time I'm gonna have Cat, because I'm gonna save her, unless I screw it up. Alright, greetings and welcome. Alright, I don't know if I should read this. You can call me Argus. That's slightly different than his name in the original, I think. I was calling him Angus, though, which was also incorrect. I think it was August. Let's see. It seems you're in luck, Mr. Bunyan. Your first opponent is a petite young maiden. That is to say, a girl. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Just beating up Goyles. You'll have no trouble. Despite her I don't know what the pun is, but there are so many characters in this that have pun names, and they were just all lost in translation. first and foremost, make it good. I mean, even Ryu literally means dragon, so I don't, I don't know. I already have everything planned in advance. If that's the pun, Lilani, that's amazing. A warrior with a mad gleam in his eye and an unquenchable thirst for blood. In this corner, his opponent, a beautiful flower of the battlefield, adored by all who witness her in combat. And finally, the audience, cheering with the force of a storm at the maniacal Nope. Bunyan mercilessly crushes the life out of the girl. Manical? Like manic? I don't know what that word is. Beautiful, isn't it? This is the art I strive for. Tragedy, cruelty, and bloodlust. The foaming masses eat it up. No, I won't. You're gonna take all my money. I like, in this version, he was actually honest the things might hit me, which I like a little bit less. Because he did not mention that I might be in any danger before. He's like, no, it's fine. And then in the backstage, you see him like, just hit whoever. It doesn't actually matter. Now you must be Mr. Bunyan. Mr. Argus has left quite a bit of Zenny here for you. You must think you're quite the catch. No, I can't go in there. Poison darts? Whoever told you that is just messing with your head. It's a battle show, for crying out loud. No one is supposed to get killed. It's all just for fun and games. You're dead serious about this, huh? Alright, let's try this. Just keep your mutt shut and give me all your Jenny. Why? Come on. This is no time to be stingy. Listen, I've got a foolproof plan. Ugh, you're terrible around and I hate you. Yeah, there should be enough money. Gonna tell me they cost 500 each? That's enough money to buy the stuff that revives people from the dead. Maybe that is what he buys. Yeah, well, it's clear that he doesn't care. It's just weird that he tells Ryu. Like, he was more honest in this version than he was honest in the other version, which, it's just odd. Like, it makes more sense to me that he'd completely lie to Ryu, and then backstage he'd be like, yeah, whatever, kill him, I don't, you know. That girl is no shrinking violet. So now this thing, instead of being a Barbaroo or whatever, is a Bill Bowl. Oh, poor Rand is self-deprecating. No, the gem shows the emotional value. It shows how people feel towards Ryu. So there is a scene you probably saw in the video where like one of the thieves is telling you to do something, and it's dark. That means you're not supposed to listen to him, like he's lying. But I didn't know what I was supposed to do there, so I got pulled in by his trap anyway. But for the most part, it's just a little interesting piece of information. You can see how characters feel towards you. And when it's purple, that means they hate you. Like the deep purple. So most of the time, the bosses are the ones that have the deep purple. Alright. I thought there was a... No. I thought there was a way to get in here, because I remember going to this treasure chest, and Kat comes out, and she's like, how dare you go through a lady's things, and then she smashes you out of the room. But I don't know when I was supposed to do that, but clearly it's too late. Alright, whatever. I should be fine. I can't imagine she's gonna beat me, unless she gets some lucky criticals in. Except for that one situation that I told you about the thief, yes. I don't think there's any actual time that, there's a mechanical thing. I'm gonna try. Alright, no turning back. It's gonna be so annoying because her name's gonna be freaking Lynn. Oh no, which one of the... Is your cat gonna vote for me? Or is it gonna vote for Cat? Say what? Snipers armed with poison darts? Pfft, yeah, right. You think I'll believe you just like that? You just don't let up, don't you? Do you? If you're trying to psych me out, you failed. Big time. You just earned yourself an A-class butt-kicking. Oh, so this is how, that's how I think Cat's supposed to sound. Was that supposed to hurt? Bunyan's strength gave out. Yeep. Give me your best shot. Is she really gonna keep on taunting? Okay, we're fine. That was her strongest attack. We got this. I do appreciate that they gave her a different animation for her power attacks. Come on, you ain't got nothing. Her taunts are so powerful that I'm just like, I really am worthless. Death blow. Still 2. Nice. Time for a healing. Alright, I don't normally do this, but just in case I screw up, saving Cat, I'm gonna make a state, because I don't think I'm ever gonna play this game again after this. This is my last chance in my lifetime to save Cat. So, I'm gonna show it. I want to show the scene where I save her, because I've never seen it either. Of course, I won't see it with the original dialogue, but, you know, whatever. Wow, 4 damage. She's certainly taunting way more than she did in my fight with her before. Alright, we're just gonna... There we go. Alright, I'm gonna walk forward. Get her out of the way, Bunyan, here it comes! Oh, there we go, that was easy. I really didn't know I was allowed to walk there, though. So, what should I say to him if he wakes up? What? I guess I'm sorry would be a good start. Or maybe thanks for saving me? I'm no good at this apologizing stuff. Huh? Hey! Are you alright there? I thought you never wake up. Was I supposed to be in the bed for this? Because I was obviously... Did they just put me on the floor? A little bit confused there, but okay. Sorry I didn't believe you about those poisoned darts. It's easy to forget that honest people aren't just the stuff of fairy tales in this crazy world, you know? But risking your life for someone you don't even know? And not getting paid for it? That's really crazy. Oops, I said that last part out loud, didn't I? I won't say I understand why, but you risk your life for mine. And for that, I owe you. Right. Bunyan, I'm coming with you. I've got a bone to pick with that Argus. You just watch. I'm gonna set the record for rearranging his face. You don't have any problems with that, do you? Cat joined the party. Cat. Her name is Cat. Now, I thought... And this makes sense, because I was wondering how they were going to balance this. I thought that I was going to have Rand and Cat for this next fight. But it looks like Cat is just going to replace Rand. Which is not bad, considering how fast Cat is. And how much more powerful she is than Rand. She is more or less, Catelyn. I can accept that. Also, I bet I've already been healed, so let's not stay at the end. Yep, already healed. Also, can we comment on the fact that I took, what was it? $1,000 worth of antidote and still apparently got knocked out by getting hit with one dart? Still think Rand is a con man. Doesn't fit with any of his other personality traits throughout the game, but con man. What's a vitamin? Oh, those are the, I don't remember what they were called. They were called something stupid, though. Well, with all the money from defeating Cat, buy another healing herb set. And, ooh, alright, let's go to the bank. Take my money and outfit her, and then we're gonna train her up a little bit. So what do I have left? I have the fight with Argus. I have going back to hiding place. I'm really wondering how they're gonna do that discussion, by the way. I'm assuming it's not gonna be nearly as stupid. That's a decent increase, we'll do that. Hexen staff. Catsuit. And there goes all my money. Yeah, we do that. Then I have finding Nina. Then I have the thieves. Then I have going through Windia's dungeon thing. And then I have the well, and then I think I'm there. So... yeah, I haven't exactly decided how I'm going to handle showing this. I think on the next episode, during my end screen and in the... It's hard to know what people see the most. I know that a lot of people don't even, like, see the end screen too much. But, people definitely... I've looked at the analytics. People definitely don't, like, click the links that I put on there very often. Especially because I think YouTube just sends them to, like, a random in-the-middle part of a Let's Play, so I understand that. But, yeah, I'll send them to the Drive Not Found YouTube page where these will be. But I doubt... I'd be surprised if more than 10 people watch the streams. And that's actually probably over-optimistic, but it's fine. I get not watching pre-recorded streams. There are some pre-recorded streams I've watched all of, but not many. I remember I watched large parts of a 24-hour live stream of people beating Final Fantasy VI, which was pretty great. And oh boy, were they sleep-deprived at the end of it. They made a joke that made absolutely no sense but they laughed at it for like 5 minutes. It was amazing, because they were just so sleep-deprived. Okay. You know what, maybe I should just try to fight the boss once and see if it's easier with Cad. Though, let's get her up to level 8. Oh yeah, no, yeah, streams are a lot harder to watch than LPs. Everything that's happening right now in an LP, like I'm doing, I'm cutting out. Because it's a lot less, it's just less interesting. I want to make sure that everything in my LPs, I'm either saying something interesting, or something interesting or important is happening. If that's not the case, cut out. And a lot of times, grinding is going to be that. It's going to be stuff that's on the cutting room floor. Okay. How close are you? I meant to check that. 30 experience. Hey Drake, what's going on? Been doing this for about an hour or so. Trying to keep my voice from crapping out. We just got Cat back into the party. And I'm gonna go and fight the first boss. Well, not the first boss. But, you know, the boss that I fought with Rand before. I think it'll be easier with Cad, but we want to get her up to level 8 just to be sure. Oh, she's 1 experience away. Should have gone fishing. There we go. Lynn Reed. No, I said it, see? I'm gonna say Lynn, because it says Lynn. Yeah. Yeah, there is the interaction with people in chat also, so it's way more likely that people are going to talk about crazy things that have nothing to do with anything. And there's just more time to fill, you know? There's just more time to fill in streams. Have you met Master Ray? He's one of the higher-ups in the Eve's Church, and drop-dead gorgeous to boot. Okay. Let's deposit my money. That's gotta be a thing I always remember to do, because that is the only consequence of dying. I'm already so much better outfitted than I was the first time, Joe. Okay, wrong. Not even good. Also, I'm loving this run ability. I can't, like, oh god. It's amazing. It's the best thing. Also, you know what I can cut out of, Let's Plays? The throat clearing. Sorry, no matches today. Oh my god, Rand is here. I am gonna have 3 people. Yes, now all the actors have finally assembled on the stage. It seems that none of you cared for the script I wrote. Our god, however, found my offering... our god, however, found my offering quite satisfying. You are all but cattle to our god. Your suffering is his sustenance. This battle show exists to squeeze every drop of writhing pain and twisted pleasure from your worthless souls. But you want our god to starve, and for that, you will die in the most fantastic display of carnage ever witnessed. What a pity I can't kill you in front of a proper audience. Wow. Alright, I didn't even need to train Cat, because Rand is here. He was already talking to Argus. So I like Argus a lot better than Angus or Argus. Argus. Alright, so attack. 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 It must have been interesting making this boss, though, because they had to balance him for the possibility of having an extra party member, which is probably why he was so hard at the beginning here. But also, these old games kind of expected you to grind a little bit. He's charging up. Okay, get off auto battle right now. Okay, this, despite her attack power, Cat has the largest possibility of being able to heal me before he attacks, so that should guarantee that I'm fine. And let's see, Ryu also attacks before him. Rand is such a weird character. I can't... Oh, holy crap. He just did 65 points of damage to me. So this isn't great. Wake has been changed to Rouse. That's interesting. Cat dodged. Excellent. Had to use that a lot earlier. But, what are you gonna do? Heal... No, I should have... Alright, I'll have Cat attack. Ryu can heal himself, but unless I got one of those advanced healing things... And I didn't. Alright. Well, he has a chance of surviving if I heal with him, at least. He has 0 chance if I don't heal him. Also, if he just hits me with a regular attack, he'll survive that. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Let's do it again. If he criticals like that again, though, it's still gonna kill him, but... Although, actually, it might not. I think he'd have 1 health left, actually, if he hit me with that same attack, because it did 40... Or it did 64, right? And I have... Oh, no, I only have 50. Alright. He just healed himself. Do I take a turn to heal everyone? Nah. Buckwild. Death Blow. Death Blow! Okay, counterattack. Death Blow counterattack. Done. Way easier. Besides the, holy crap moment. Arg, the seed has already been planted. It doesn't matter how many you've... Alright. Let's see. Our god this, our god that. Just who the hell are you talking about? Yeah, I don't have to tell you. Soon all of you will know his glory. It won't be long now. You'll wish I had killed you when I had the chance. What was that all about? So, the bastard had some kind of demon pulling his strings. That explains a lot. It doesn't concern us. Let's get out of here while the getting's good. Hey, wait, what about me? You go back home, I guess. The battle's over. And so is the show. And what if I don't have a home? Can I come with you guys instead? Jesus, everyone in this game an orphan? Hey, what's that, Bunyan? A friend of you... Look at this. Look at how much more this makes sense. They said, what's that, to indicate that Ryu was telling him something. And now they're saying, a friend of yours is holed up in an old house somewhere, and he needs some help fixing the roof. Wow, talk about your uncanny timing. I was just thinking of quitting this show business crap and doing some repair work. If your friend needs a hand, I'll be happy to help him. I'll be happy to give him both of mine. Hey, me too, me too. Any friend of Bunyan's is a friend of mine. Let me help out too. Now that that's out of the way, let's get one thing straight here. This isn't a pleasure cruise. You come with us, you pull your weight. Do I have your attention? Sure. Just leave the repair job to me. I'm a fast learner. It only took me 2 years to get the alphabet down. Right. Well, good for you. It's possible, Alani. It's possible. Oh, wait, no. The Dragon God was talking about, like, the church. Because as you notice, there's, like, churches everywhere. And people generally go to that church. Whereas before, they would just go to the dragon statues. There was no, like... No, I'm wrong. There were dragon shrines, weren't they? Because that's where you get your dragon powers, but, they haven't actually said how, They haven't actually said how long this game takes place after the first game, but I think it's at least 100 years. And yeah, just a new religion has come. Alright, so let's see. Also, the guy gives you... If you, depending on who's in your party, if you ask for advice from the church, they say something personal for each character in the game. And I'm gonna wait to do that, because I want to see the new translated versions of that, because that part was actually written pretty well in the original, too. Like, I liked Cats, it kind of gave you some insight. Where he was just like, you're all about, like, fighting, right? And you think you can fight through all your problems, but you've been met with one that you can't, you know, fight your way out of, basically. And then he's just like, trust yourself, and I don't know, it was pretty good. Just a positive 900. That's actually true. If we're talking about the Japanese alphabet, 2 years is actually quite fast, but I have a feeling that's not what the translator meant. Because she's shown not to be the smartest person. It's really... I don't really like that line that he put in as much, because I always got the impression, although I don't know, because I don't know the original meaning of the Japanese text. It's not that, like, Kat's dumb as much as she was never educated, and she goes completely on instinct and emotion. So, like, she didn't really have any use for any type of, like intellectual type learning stuff. She's basically, it sounds like she might be an orphan. She's kind of like Bao, actually. Like, I doubt Bao's able to read very well. But because she's so impulsive, I don't think she always makes the best choices. And she jumps to conclusions that she shouldn't. Although, to be fair, in the original, he asks if she knows anything about repairs, and she's like, yeah, it's like this, and then she starts, like, just, like, swinging her staff around, because really all she knows is fighting. But she's really good at fighting. I think she has, like, the highest attack power in the game, like, even better than Ryu's. It's just her defense is terrible, so Ryu's, of course, as always, the most well-rounded character. And Ryu has the highest guts in the game, and guts is, it determines critical chance. Yeah, and I think counterattack, even. But she has pretty high guts, also. Now, do I have 2 magical glowing orbs of guts yet? Yes. Again, guts is signified by a glowing fire instead of a number like every single other stat for some reason that I will never understand. My voice is starting to go a little bit, but I'm hanging on. So I gotta get this done. Here. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to finish it tomorrow. Hey, Ryu, where have you been? It feels like ages since the last time I saw you. Whoa, who have you been hanging out with? That's true. Maybe she was just trying to show, like, oh yeah, you hit things with a hammer, right? I don't know. It's alright, Drake. I'm drinking tea. Damn, what a story. And I thought I had it rough as Nero's handyman. Hey, wait a minute. I thought your name was supposed to be Bunyan. That's what it said on all the posters, anyway. Maybe your name's Ryu Bunyan? Or maybe Bunyan Ryu? Either way, I think it's kind of funny. Huh? Ryu? That big guy there. Rand, right? I like the looks of him. Guy's built like a suit of armor. If I could just borrow him for a bit, I could have this roof fixed and get the old man Nero's death grip in no time. What? Oh, get out of his death grip in no time. But the girl, Kat, wasn't it? Get her out of here. As soon as you can. That girl's got minced tuna between her ears. If I let her help, it'll probably wind up having to rebuild the entire house. I mean Ryu, what's your friend and you whispering about? Nothing. I mean, repair work. Yeah, that's it. I've got a lot of work to do, you see, and I was thinking... You want me to help, right? I'm on it. I'm all over it. I'll have the whole thing done in 2 shakes of a kitten's tail. No. I mean, this really is just a 2-man job here, and Rand is all the help I'll need. Ryu, though... See, he's got to clear my good name, and to do that, we've got to catch this lady thief that has framed me. So why don't you go with him? 2 pairs of eyes and scout out that bat-winged burglar faster than 1. Really? Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome. You hear him, Ryu? We're gonna be real-life detectives. Just sit back and relax and leave it all to us. We'll be back with the crook in tow before you can even blink. This is something that Cat would be better suited at, would be finding a thief, I think. And again, we have another animal-based joke. Again, I'm not that much of a fan of those, but don't have to keep on pointing out that they're animal people. It's been a thing. It's just a fact of this world. Yeah. Alright, die. I'm interested to see how they write Nina. Are they gonna make, like, a bunch of bird puns with her? Get away or I'm gonna poop on your car! Like, that'd just be too much. Though the people of Windia have always been an anomaly as far as the clan system goes, because they're not, like, bird people. They're just, like, humans with wings. For some reason, they don't have regular bird people in this game. I'm pretty sure the reason is that they wanted to have, like, a pretty female human-looking lead. But, you know. Yeah, Blue's a badass, and you get the impression that she's not, like, part of a clan. Like, I think she was, like, the only one of her kind. Also, she's, like, thousands of years old. So, yeah, Blue's pretty great. In fact, she might also have been, like, my favorite character from the first game. Plus, she was ridiculously powerful. You remember seeing an unusual woman? Well, I've seen some fine figures around town, but no... Alright, I should stop reading as much. Does anyone know how long I've been recording? Because I wanted to do at least 2 hours, because I'm still sad that I crapped out so early last time. Oh, that's right, he's just talking about Cat. Yeah, see, like, again, they're like, suggesting that... that it's weird that there's these, like, beast things around, like... It's just a fact of this world, and yet they keep on pointing it out in this, and they never do in any of the Breath of Fire games. 2 p.m.? Oh, okay, I'm good then. If I have to stop soon, I won't feel sad. Like I did yesterday. I wanted to go at least for another half an hour. Plus, if I had ended then, I could have done some of the grinding off screen easier. Okay. I'll probably stop in like 15 minutes to half an hour. Whoa, is this place for real? Hey, Ryu, this is an Academy of Magic Arts. The Academy of Magic Arts. You mean Emma School? Let me inside. Maybe some of that magic might rub off on me. Why not? Alright. The interesting thing that I didn't realize at the time is that she's not wrong. Because, and I mentioned this in some of the other videos, she learned some of the most powerful spells in the game, Cat. She just can't use them until the end of the game, but she learns them before anyone else. It's so weird that they decided to do that. And I'm just gonna read these to myself because I'm curious as to what they're gonna say. I kind of liked the original one better. They're just like, it's a little bit rude talking in class. So they teach you about status effects in the school. I was wondering if he was going to change it to purple. That has been a long thing where, like, Nina's wings are obviously purple instead of black. But it's likely that due to the restrictions of sprite art, they wanted to color them that way so that they wouldn't, like, look as weird. Because if they were all, like, a solid black color, it'd look kind of odd. But I think they also wanted her to look, you know, cute. I don't know. Instead of having these dark black wings. But that's the whole point. Like, people are afraid of her wings. Just because of some legends. Well, are they going to be angry at Nina for destroying the gate? Jordy? I don't think that was his name before. Although it was rarely documented, it is possible to replenish magical energy through using the mouth-to-mouth technique. Haha. Yeah, she's the only one that has black wings, and there's an old legend. They tell you this when you go through the Windia dungeon. There's an old legend that if someone is born of black wings to the royal family, it will lead to the destruction of their town. So they banished her. And it might be a little... You might not have caught that if you watched the video, because the translation was a bit weird, as always. I think I tried to explain it afterwards, though. Excuse us. Did you say that you had a goon problem? Never fear, we're here. For a nominal fee, say some free magic lessons for 2 deserving heroes, we'll take care of those jokers for you. Grab. Well, well. If only all my students showed an appreciation for learning. So, you want to learn the ways of magic, do you? Yes. Teach us some magic and we'll teach those goons a lesson. I'm afraid that's impossible. I do like how the game made him walk like that, because it suggests that he's old and he has back problems. Magic is not something you can learn in the blink of an eye. It takes time, patience to master the arcane arts. And patience is one thing I doubt those ruffians have. That's right. Guess who's coming to dinner, Grandpa? Ah, is little Nina surprised we came back after she gave us a little owie? It'll take more than that to stop us. You see, we can't just keep our hands off of ya, and your baby sister. And your baby sister's a fine piece of work, too. He. Oh, talk about the evil eye. You know, you're extra sexy when you're pissed off. Relax, your little sister Mina's safe and sound, and she'll stay that way as long as you play ball, you know what I mean? You bastards. I'm glad we could come to an equitable agreement. Now, come this way. Mina's waiting. Did I miss something here? I can't believe this has happened. Those monsters are holding Nina's sister Mina hostage to get at her. They know she'll do anything to endanger her. They know she won't do anything to endanger her sister. You know, I was doing a really good job of reading yesterday. I wasn't stumbling much at all. But I must have had a weird level of concentration yesterday. I'm gonna rip them apart and put them back together inside out. You just watch me. Bunch of dirty, rotten bastards. Alright, well that's that. The Batwing girl, I mean, you know, I know a lot more than, I know the whole story of the game, but the fact that so many people notice that, you know, it's not, she's not just like a part of the Windia people. Like, none of them have bat wings, they're all bird wings. Where am I going? That's right, the cave. Okay. I should make sure I'm properly prepared for all this. I should have saved, for example. 80 gold? Is that worth depositing? Also, which place is closer? I bet Colosseum, or Colossia, or whatever they're calling it now, is probably closer to the caves than that other town, so let's go there. And I gotta remember I can hunt again, because I have Cat in the party. Enemy dropped something. It's an herb. Ah, it's actually debatable which town is closer now that I'm looking at it. And we're healed up enough. Do I pick up another stack of herbs, maybe? Nah, it'll be fun. Yeah, seems fine, right? I'm a little bit worried Cat might be taken out, but if that happens, it happens. I don't know what I'm gonna do about it, really. 600 in the bank, that is not bad. Enough to buy one really good piece of equipment when the time comes. So after the Thieves' Cave, I'm definitely stopping. I might stop before then. We will see. Yep. Alright. Joker demands your fear and your respect. And your sorry ass off of his doorstep in 5 seconds. Now scram. What if instead I beat you to death? Alright. Then that. Oh, wow. That's a lot of money compared to what I was getting before. I have another stack of these, right? Thank God, alright. And I do still have my firecracker. Yeah, Joker is the leader of the Joker gang, not Joker from Batman. Though I did give him a similar voice in the video. My dad's big brother is the boss's... My dad's big brother is the boss. That makes me Joker's nephew. Feeling respectful yet? Okay. The boss's name is Joker, my name is Potty, and I'm using the... I don't know what that word is. So how do I do it? Damn, I got the last 2 backwards again. This remembering stuff is hard. I want to try to get the riddle right, so maybe you guys can help me. Small like fry like me don't get squat. Is there any way to treat your little brother? So he's the little brother of the boss. Ugh. I'm lost already. Hey, watch where you point that thing. I'm not with the Joker gang, I just live here in their hideout. Name's Win, I'm an artist of sort. But I couldn't pay the rent, so I'm stuck living here. Here. Well, so he's the little brother of the boss. He's the nephew of the boss. But I don't know what his name is. And the guy down here is Potty. But I don't get who he is. Oh, his name isn't... I see what he means now. His name isn't Potty. His name is, Grava. But I don't... That doesn't help me, because I don't know what his relationship is. And that's the guy I need to talk to, so let me see that last room that I don't think I've been in yet. I've run with the boss's gang since we were young punks, but I ain't never seen him act like this before. Howdy there, the name's Gabe. I'm friends with the boss's nephew. Have you seen him yet? Hey, you look like you're new around here. Let me introduce you to everyone. That guy over there is Terrell. He's an old hand at this business. The guy keeping an eye out on the vault is Laidshit. And his son's name, oh god, is Pain. Oh boy. And finally we have the boss's older brother, who's lucky if he remembers to breathe. So, the guy in the corner is the older brother. Let's see. Let me go back. Okay. The name's Gabe, and I'm friends with the boss's nephew. Okay. The guy over there is Terrell. I don't even remember what the whatever. I don't want to spend this much time on this. Maybe it'll all make sense. Maybe it'll all make sense now. And I'm not going to make a save state this time in case I get it wrong, because it doesn't actually matter. Alright, so. Who are you to order me around? If you're part of the gang, then prove it. What's the name of the boss's nephew? Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm almost completely sure it's this. What do you think, Lilani? Right? Yeah. I'll wait for confirmation as to what he's saying. Pain? You think it's Pain? Alright, I lied. I'm gonna save a state. We're gonna figure this out. Alright. Let me just see if I got it. Okay, no. That wasn't right. Pain. Alright, you got it. You were right. Lucky guess. What the hell? If you make trouble in there, it's your neck on the line. Alright, well, good job. I'm apparently bad at these type of things. Alright. Did you fall asleep or something when the boss was telling us about the hidden switch over there? There's gotta be a way to do... So this is the only time when the emotion mechanic makes sense. He is hateful of me to the point of, like, wanting me dead, almost. And that's when you, like, know he's lying, but I don't think there's any alternative to getting out of here. No, I don't think I have a choice. Let's make it so that Ryu gets attacked instead of Cat. So really, the one thing that I thought was a mechanic isn't a mechanic if you don't actually have a... if you can't actually change your, actions. Oh well. I assumed there was a way out of that. Oh my god, you know what I never did? I never bought antidotes. I never bought antidotes. If I can leave this cave, I should leave this cave, because we're just gonna die now. That's terrible. I can't believe I forgot that. This is a powerful-ass Black Widow. Alright, at least I don't have to worry about healing until I get outside, but oh boy. We're gonna be at 1 health. Okay. Yep, 1 health each. Oh, I should use this magic. Oh, enough for 3 heals now. We're probably almost dead now. Nope, healing is for HP only. You need Purify for poison. Or an antidote, which I should have freaking bought. Alright, I got lucky there. Okay. Antidote. Let's get 9. That'll do it. To the inn. Sleeping will also cure poison somehow. I don't know any game, really, where, like, the curative item heals poison. They pretty much always... like, poison is either healed by an antidote item, like in this game, or it's healed when a battle ends, and this is one of the annoying games that has persistent poison. Okay. It's just like, you know, none of the status effects in other games are cured without a specific item, either like blind. You can't just, like, heal the blind away. The spell, I think the actual spell, now it's called Purify, but I'm pretty sure it was actually just called Antidote in the original. And I know in Breath of Fire 3 it's called Antidote, so... I'm not quite sure why he decided to change that one. Makes a little bit more sense, I guess. It's like, I have a magic spell that's an antidote for all poison. Zoom! Zoom! You can't cure poison with heal, I don't think. Pretty sure you have to use the, a different spell. Definitely can't cure mushroom. Yeah, like there's a heal spell and then there's like a status effect spell. Huh. If that's the case, that is an extreme anomaly. That is not the norm in RPGs, like Chrono Trigger, obviously Breath of Fire games, Final Fantasy. Though a lot of the games have, you know, status effect ends after battle. Like, usually healing spells are just for HP. Are you sure you just healed poison away, though? I don't remember that. It's crazy. Let's see. Lynn picked up a Lucky Charm. I don't remember finding that. Oh. Okay. Oh, increases luck. Oh, wow, alright. Let's give that to Ryu. That's because it wasn't called Lucky Charm, it was called, like, Luck Pot or something. No, but... No, Heat Stroke is cured with a wet towel. So you can't just heal it away. Because I remember having to buy those stupid wet towels in the desert. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a separate status spell. And then the status spell just... Oh, yeah, no, okay, I definitely remember this. There's a healing spell that, like, heals HP. And then there's a thing that... It says, like, cures, like, you know, poison... It lists, like, the things it poisons, or it cures. And oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die to stupid leeches. Okay. Yeah. There's different levels that cure different status effects, but that spell doesn't cure... Like, the healing spell that just cures HP does not cure the status effects. You have to use the cure spell, which is different than a heal spell. Like, this is the HP spell. Like, that doesn't cure anything besides HP. But in this game, you need the individual... Although, I don't... I wonder if the antidote spell does cure, like, blind and stuff. I doubt it, but it's possible. Because they definitely don't have any spells in this that cure, that cure anything besides poison. It's kind of weird that Bao has that, now that I think about it. Holy crap. She would be unable to survive 2 hits of that, even at full health. So, let's not have that happen again, if at all possible. Alright. Oh my god. Pfft. That's what I get for not curing. She's in danger now. Let's have her heal. There we go. Alright, let's speed through this. I don't know, I'm just watching it. I'm getting so much experience from here. This is great. Maybe I should just stay here and level up a bit. Let's all hit Ryu this time. I don't actually know what it's called, because 203 researched it, but I still need PlayStation. What the hell are these? Wait a minute. I did not fight these in my LP. I know I didn't. This is very weird. A Will-O-Wisp? That is true. Buckus203 and I have plans to do a drinking game tomorrow. A Pokemon drinking game. At that exact time. Also, thank you very much for the bit, Buckus. I actually disabled the sound on the Bit Boss, but it still is. We are doing no damage because the Will-O-Wisp have decreased our attack to insane amounts. Blunt. They're blunting my swords. And I do believe we plan to stream the drinking game, so... God, if I'm gonna do this tomorrow, then I need to make sure my voice doesn't explode. Though theoretically, I could try to record more of this tonight if my voice recovers, but we'll see. I should stop this soon, though, and eat food. I did get my work done nice and early today, which is always a good feeling. It doesn't always work out that way. Alright, let's see. So, I am kind of relieved, though. It looks like the running is not decreasing the encounter rate. I think I really was just getting lucky, because this is the encounter rate I remember from this area. this area has... It's more so than, like, the mountains. It's basically every few steps you're gonna hit someone. In fact, if it was too annoying, this would be a place to use a smoke bomb, but I'm getting so much experience. Yeah, look at the monster flipping out. Is this the way I'm supposed... I came down that staircase, right? Yeah. Oh, God. It's fine. We'll just keep on killing. Pfft, he didn't even get to hit me. Nope, I went the wrong way. Well, of course I did. Why wouldn't I? It is me. Yeah, I don't know if it's an official Pokemon drinking game. Although, playing Pokemon Go in town has taught me that the main audience for Pokemon is college age and above. So I guess it was only a matter of time. Yeah, meh. 80 experience. There's a treasure chest. Oh my god, these guys are so annoying. They're not, like... They're not at risk of killing me, but look how long it takes to kill them. Like, if I was going at normal speed... That took, like, so many rounds. And I don't have any magic to make that go faster. Silver knife. I have a feeling that might be better than a bronze sword. Oddly enough, way better. Or it's a copper sword, maybe that does make sense. Yeah. Someone, Gelprin, who I think... no, I'm saying his name wrong. Glepner, who I think has commented on more of my videos than any person in my 8-year run. He mentioned that she doesn't have pants, and it's weird, which he's right. Now that I look at, like, the official art, she is just wearing, like, a bra and boots. And I get that she's, like, an animal person, so it's a little bit different, but you couldn't have given her something. Even just, like, you know, some underwear. Maybe that would have made it worse. I don't know. I really don't remember ever fighting those Will-O-Wisps. Maybe I'm just not remembering, but I think I'd remember that, because they're horrible. Why, did you watch the video of the Bidoof from Pokemon just saying Bidoof for 10 hours? Because that's a video. He just goes Bidoof, 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 Bidoof. Bidoof, Bidoof, and then it's 10 hours. It's 10 hours later. Alright, no encounters here. Yeah, once I get my face brutally knocked in by this boss and lose my 700... Well, I'll lose like 100... I'll be losing a lot of money if I lose, but I'm not going to go all the way out just to deposit it. I mean, I won in the thing, but... At ease, soldier. Time for you to take a break. Yeah, no, don't watch it, Buckus. Don't do it. I order you to release my sister. Let Mina go immediately. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Won't you come a little closer and show me just how sexy you can be? Apparently, the original one did have a lot of lewd stuff like that, like people just making comments like this. But that didn't get past the censors for the most part, which I'm fine with, really. You're disgusting. I won't ask you again. Free Mina now. Hey, lady, watch who you diss. Remember who's holding all the cards here. Next time you open your sweet mouth, you know those oh, jeez. Nah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't you touch her. Fire. You've tried my patience for the last time. Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 ha ha. Hoo hoo hoo. Well, Ain't this a touching scene? But I gotta tell you, lady, you shouldn't be making promises you ain't gonna keep. I've done as you've said so far. Let her go. Nope. I pledge my body and soul to Joker and offer myself as his loyal servant to secure the freedom of my beloved sister. Now say it. That's way too... I don't remember what he said. Do you have to say it exactly? What's wrong? Do you want to do it the hard way? Even if you got second thoughts about saving your sis, my boys are ready and able to squeeze the words out of you. That's a good question. I don't know where Susie is. Hopefully the guards are taking care of the pig, though they apparently failed at stopping her from being kidnapped, so they can't be the most competent guards. Oh, wait a minute. They never show those guards again. They must be dead. Oh god, I never realized that until just now. I'm guessing the gang killed them. Because you're the one who takes Nina and Mina back. You wouldn't have to if they had the guards. Save the hostage, save Nina. Save the cheerleader. Save the world. Stand back. This is my favorite part. Quit stalling and give your vow. You're only hurting your sister. If it's for Mina, then I have no choice. Nina, stop! Yeehaw! Never fear, Nina. The cavalry has arrived. Who the hell are these clowns? Don't just stand there, kill them. You know, when I was reading the, the website is called Legends of Localization. I suggest you check it out if you're interested in some of the changes. However, there are spoilers in the form of screenshots, so don't check that out if you're worried about spoilers for this game. But, he actually mentioned the oh my god. Oh god, what just happened? I just, like, minimized the game. 1 second. Oh, it went to full screen. How did I make it go to full screen by hitting a button on my controller? Very confusing. Okay. You know what? I bet Steam is open. That's the only thing that makes sense. Steam, like, is doing weird things with my controller ever since I put on this weird option. Yep, Steam's open. Alright, 1 second. Let's close that. There's a thing where you can make Steam, like, control your television, so they had to add, like, extra computer controls that happened with just a controller. Here's another... I'm worried that he's made some changes to the code or something, in this patch. I had thought, on Auto Battle, that they would always attack the same target until it was dead. And it's, they're attacking different targets now. And if you add that and the fact that there was Will-O-Wisp, like, I don't like that I'm playing a different game. I thought it was just text, but I'll look into that. I'm not going back now, though. This is what it is, but that's not a good change. You really want to focus in on enemies on Auto Battle. You don't want to attack them all so they can all attack you instead of you killing a few. Now that's what I call a clean sweep. Please don't hurt me, I'm just a humble outlaw. Dead. Thank you for saving us from Joker and his men. You have my eternal gratitude. No problem, man. All in a day's work for ace detectives like us. Yeah, it's Legends of Localization. I never noticed this before, but his sprite instantly turns to that the second that the rocks fall on him. Alright, here we go. So we got attack, and we got... Alright, so Cyclone. Jolt. Hailstone. Oh no, I'm reading the I'm reading the description. Frost and Flare. Flare, I think, is what it's called in Breath of Fire 3, but it might be called Spark. Which I think is what it was called in the original. Boom. It. Alright. Well, I can't just go to auto battle here because we need Nina to use her magic each time. But yeah, so things that did make it past the censor... Basically, this game shouldn't have been released in North America in the 90s. Like, it did a whole bunch of things that were not okay with the people. Yeah, I hope they don't go much farther than Bastard, but we'll see. What is it? So religion was a no-no back in the early 90s. And this game has a gigantic religious theme to it. But that got through. There's a few parts where they explicitly mention killing people. Also not okay for like a game that was for kids. But that a lot of references to killing people get through. Like explicit ones. Like you're allowed to like lightly imply that you're gonna do something, but you can't just like say like I'm going to kill you. I'm trying to remember what else. They explain a lot of it. That's not what I should have done. Ooh. Alright, we need Cat to heal her. It sucks because Cat is so fast that she makes an ideal healer for this point, but she also does a lot of damage, so... It kind of sucks to sacrifice that. But she's not going to do as much damage as Nina using her ice, because it looks like he's weak against ice. Right? Yeah, 64 damage. I seem to remember Nina dying in my video for this, and we still got him, though, so it's fine. Let me just use lightning for variety's sake. Jolt! Yeah, ice is what he's weak against. Alright, full assault. He didn't do any significant damage. Death blow. All right, that was a lot of money and experience. Have I been forsaken by our god? No, he can't be. I'm fading away. Nina. What were you thinking? You're not supposed to leave the palace. I'm sorry, I just wanted to see you. Thank you all. I don't know what I would have done if anything had happened to Mina. I must return to the palace. Everyone must be worried by her now. Wait. Hey, hold on. How about you come with us, huh? We can travel together. You know what they say, the more the merrier. Right, Ryu? I mean, I'm kind of busy, but... Alright. That's fine. There's safety in numbers, after all. How can I ever repay you for all this? No charge, ma'am. Just doing our duty. But next time, I'd like a few magic lessons. You sling spells like a pro. Let's get you home, Mina. Alright. Nina joins Ryu and Cat, and the three set off for Windia. You know, sometimes, like, obviously, like, I don't like censorship. However, sometimes, like, restrictions in what you're allowed to do does cause writers to be more creative. Like, I actually liked Futurama a lot better before it got away from the Fox network when it came back and got on Comedy Central, because they were allowed to do more, like, with being, like, crass, and I think... it actually made the comedy a little bit less clever that they were able to do more and didn't have to find alternatives. Like, they relied a lot more on, like, gross-out humors and just being explicit. Of course, I'm sure there are other reasons of Futurama I didn't enjoy it as much when it came back, but... because I don't think they had all the original writers, but I think that was one of them. Yeah. Alright, we got out without dying. That means I have way more resources than last time. Oh, we're getting close, aren't we, though? Oh, don't want to forget the treasure. $1,000 zenny. Let's not die. Oh, he, I don't want to mention his purpose, but if I want him to come up later, he'll come up later, but, you know, he just lives there. Yeah, no kidding, Drake, I'm loaded right now. Oh my god, she just did a 30 damage critical, that's pretty great. One of the reasons that Nina does so little damage, though, is because she's in the back row, and it does make sense to keep her there, but if you put her in the front row, she does still bad damage, but it's not abysmally bad like it usually is. Okay. So, bank. Oh, actually, let's check my item situation. Alright, let's get some herbs first. Also, I never equipped the fishing rod. Not that I've ever been able to get to a damn fish before I get attacked again. Nope, magic attacks are unaffected from the back, so it makes complete sense to always have her in the back and never put her in the front. I'm gonna wait till we get past Windia Dungeon to equip Nina, because I'm assuming there'll be better stuff there. Although, do I have any hand-me-downs she can have? Because I might. Alright, 2 defense. Ring! That's really interesting that she has a ring to attack with, because it makes sense. Like, you notice her melee attack is a magical blast from her hands, so I guess they're saying that she has different rings that make her blast more powerful. I kind of like that idea. I don't know if it was the intention of the original, but it was damn impossible to tell what any of the... Oh my god, I didn't know I had that much money. I never had that much money during my initial playthrough. That's great. I died too many times. What levels are we? Okay. I would like to be the same levels if... It's not going to be exact. But I'd like to be around the same levels that I was when I played this originally. Alright, let's save here. Alright. Oh, I can go a little bit longer. I want to... Let's get as far as possible. Alright. Rawr. Let's get to Windia, and then I'll end it. And I might save a state, because I don't think I can save at Windia. Also, Windia, by the way, is called a different thing every single game. It was Winland in the first game, it's Windia in this. I forget what it's called in the other one, but I'm pretty sure they are all the same town. Yeah, they're just translated differently each time. Also, so Bao, right? His real name is like Bosch. In Breath of Fire 5, your friend and rival in that game is named Bosch. Or it's not, though. It's named something else. The fact, though, is it's actually the same name in Japanese. It was a reference to Breath of Fire 2, and there was no way that I could have known that because of the bad translations. Though, they were kind of... They had their hands... Oh, okay, these guys are powerful. They had their hands tied a little bit because there was only enough room in the code for 4-letter names in Breath of Fire. And 4 letters in Japanese is a lot. That could theoretically be like... If you translated it directly, that could be like a 12-letter name in English. So they had to change a lot of names. At least a lot of names of the main characters you played as. Alright, that'll work. I mean, oh, there we go, Inferno. That's like the most powerful fire spell. Settlements do change names, but in Japanese, they didn't change names. They only changed names in English because they're translated wrong each time. And, you know, when you're playing a game that has a legacy spanning over hundreds of years, it's nice to have that consistency. It's nice to be able to get the callbacks that are just for fans. Yeah, I kind of want to kill the little guys first. Let's try that. Damn it, I should have trusted in myself that she was going to kill it first time, and had Ryu kill the second one, but... whatever, it doesn't actually matter that much. Ooh, counterattack, never mind, really doesn't matter now. Dead. Oh, okay. That is that. Only citizens of Windia are allowed beyond this point. Huh? My word. Lady Mina. Stand down, Sir Guard. Please allow me and my entourage to pass. Of course, Your Highness. This labyrinth was constructed to protect against invaders. Watch your step now. Yeah, I don't like to show that I have, like, a crazy speed-up option in the video, because then it makes it more obvious that I'm playing an emulator, but when I'm training off-screen, it's a godsend. I can tell you that much. I think the only time I ever showed it in any of my videos was Chrono Trigger, when I showed how I got to level 99 in like half an hour, because it would have taken... probably would have taken like 5 or 6 hours to get that high if I wasn't essentially cheating. But okay. Bing. Okay. Yeah, let's end it. I did just save the state, right? Good. Yeah. Well, I happen to know that my hometown was the same name throughout the entire thing. I don't want to give clues about my hometown, because that's like a big secret about me, but it's not... well, no, it's been around for at least 200 years, I think. In any case, thank you for watching. There will be one more of this. I now know that I can finish this in the next stream. But yeah. Yeah. That was good. My voice is trashed, but it's not as trashed as it was before. So, I'm glad that I bore it a little bit better this time. And this will be, you know, it'll be up in the archives, blah, 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 blah. And thank you for the bit, Butkus. You definitely you stabbed Doom Cake, I see. And yeah, it's gonna be Pokemon drinking yell. That should be tomorrow. So possibly another one of these. And Pokemon. There's so many bots. There's so many bots in chat now. I can't handle 1, 2, 3. What do these Twitch bots do? All right, I'm going off on a tangent. All right, later.